I'm Dr. Meeta Sharma and I'm consulting as embryologist at Birla Fertility and IVF. Before we begin, I would like to introduce you to Birla Fertility and IVF, where we offer compassionate care and clinically reliable fertility solutions for both men and women. Our experts have experience of more than 14,000 IVF cycles and specialize in developing tailored treatment protocols with consistently high success rate. Now let's begin with today's topic. Today in this video I will tell you about the oocyte or egg freezing. Who should opt for oocyte freezing and why it is recommended? Basically, with advanced age, the quality as well as the quantity of the oocyte become compromised. Then with increasing age, chances of miscarriage and chromosomal abnormalities also increases. So when the female, they differ in childbearing or they want delayed pregnancy, in that case it is advised to freeze their oocyte so that in future they can have the pregnancy with their frozen oocytes with equivalent chance of the normal pregnancy as with the young age, because with advanced age the chromosomal aneuploidies as well as the miscarriage rate, they become increase. Then there are various other conditions in which the oocyte freezing is recommended. First of all, if there is any medical condition such as any cancer, any type of the cancer in which radiotherapy or chemotherapy has to be given, then certain genetic disorders such as Down syndrome or deletion of the X chromosome where premature ovarian failure results. So if these conditions are diagnosed early, oocytes can be preserved for the future use of the female. Then for autoconservation of the oocyte, specifically where it is expected that ART treatment is going on and the husband of the female is unable to produce the sample on the day of ovum pickup. So when the couple is undergoing ART treatment on the day of ovum pickup, if the husband of the female partner is unable to produce the semen sample, in that case it is recommended to freeze the oocytes of the patients. Then it is also recommended in oocyte banking where the oocytes can be frozen and the quarantine period of the oocytes can be completed, so that even the synchronization between the recipient and the oocyte donor can also be possible with oocyte banking, with cryopreservation of the donor oocytes. For the oocyte freezing, the female has to be stimulated by the clinician under ART cycle, and on the day of ovum pickup, oocyte freezing is planned. The follicular fluid is collected by the clinician and that follicular fluid is sent to the lab and has to be screened by the embryologist to select the oocyte cumulus complex from that follicular fluid. And once the oocyte cumulus complex is collected by an embryologist, now that is processed in the lab, and then within 1 hour of the collection of the oocyte cumulus complex, the oocytes has to be frozen. Oocyte freezing is done in specified devices which are known as cryo devices, and there are variety of cryo devices in which the oocytes or embryos, they can be frozen. So once the oocytes are retrieved, again they are processed. For cryopreservation, the cumulus layer of the oocyte has to be removed. That process is known as denudation, so that the maturity of the oocyte can be checked. Now the mature oocytes are processed for cryopreservation, in which there is stepwise addition of the cryoprotectants to the oocytes, and once they are gone through stepwise addition of the cryoprotectants, they are loaded into the cryo devices, and these cryo devices are then finally plunged into the liquid nitrogen at the temperature of minus 196 degrees centigrade. And these cryopreserved oocytes can be used by the patient in the future whenever patient wishes to become pregnant. If you would like to know more about treatments for infertility, click the subscribe button below and visit our website for more information. Or if you have some unanswered questions, comment below and we will make more video for you.